What is up, friends? This is D&D for Friends, and I am Stu to the DM, and I am here with my friends. Woo! Woo! We are back again with this Zelda-inspired short campaign. This is going to be our episode 3. If you haven't gone back and watched our new episodes that just dropped, new episodes every Friday, go back and check those out. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, Checky.
We last left off, our adventurers, they were on their way to the Korokoro Village to seek out Mipa and see if she knows anything about what had happened at the castle. And they just took a short rest, and as you guys come over the top of a hill, you can see down below you the entrance to the Korokoro Village. You have a clear view of some people going about their duties around the village. These are very, very small people in stature.
Like
Christine signs?
I felt targeted. I was thinking too about targets.
I was vertically motivated.
But because this is a halfling village, but there are some humans here that do come and interact with the Korokoros. And they're just a nice little forest village. They live right on the outskirts of the forest. And as you guys approach into the entrance of the village, what do you guys do?
I knew Mipa somewhere here.
Alright. What do you look like?
I should. I'll know when I see them. We're looking for someone really old and really, really wise.
Alright.
So, where do you think old wise people stay at?
If she's really wise and really old, she's probably tired of a lot of the bullshit. So if this place has a bar, she's probably chilling there.
Uncle K would know, dude.
Because he's old and wise.
Because he's also old and wise.
Just old?
Usually, if there's an old wise person, somebody knows who they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Generally.
She's probably popular.
Well, of course. She is the wisest of the Korokoros. And as you guys are walking down the center boulevard of the Korokoro Village, and you see the villagers there tending to their duties to their houses that line the streets there. And you come to a four-way intersection, and you see a sign at the intersection that points in 3 different directions. Points straight ahead of you, and 2 signs pointing to the left and to the right. You read the signs. It tells you that the inn is there to the left, and to the right is the general store, and straight ahead it points towards Lake Haiku.
So the inn. So we'll start there.
Yeah.
So you guys decide you want to head towards the inn?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Yes.
get a move on.
All right. And you go, when you get near to the inn and enter inside, you notice around the tables, there are some patrons there around the tables. They're just enjoying their drinks and their food. And there's a bar that lines the far side of the tavern. And behind the bar, there's a large staircase that leads up to the top floor, to the next floor. Behind the bar, there is a halfling, and he's standing there, just barely, like his head is up above the bar. And he is so short and small, in fact, that he has to be standing on something on the other side. He's even that small. But he is a more weathered looking individual, very like hardened looking, and he has like gray mutton chops and like slick back gray hair, and he's sitting there and he's just like polishing off glass.
Give me something strong.
And he looks up at you. He says, "Oh well, we have a lot of strong beverages here. What do you want?"
What would you recommend? I'm kind of new in town. I'm just here on business, kind of passing through.
Okay. Well, I kind of noticed we don't see the Norogs around here very, very often.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to have here, right?
That's cool.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
dope.
great.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. Yeah.
I hope you like it. You know what? I'm gonna get you the strongest stuff that I have. This is some halfling whiskey. He grabs a little bottle and pops the top, and he pours you a nice little drink. He says, "This one's on me."
Ooh, that's a good taste. It's a good
It's got a nice little burn there.
Nice little burn.
Yeah,
Really
at
warms
the
you
end
up.
there, it's
Yeah,
got those
I like it.
cherry flavor notes.
Yeah, some good notes. And did you was this smoked for a while? Or
Yeah, actually, the barrel that was
Yeah.
the barrel is smoked.
I used to tell my brother that no one does brewing like the Korok's. Y'all know how to do it. How much do I owe you for this? How much do I?
Oh, don't worry about that. That one's on me.
Ask you another question.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, my name's Dirk, by the way.
Oh, Dirk. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's good. It's good to see you in town. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for I guess she's really wise. I'm here on some business. I'm here with the princess's champion. We're looking for Mipa.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, she actually lives right around the corner.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Y'all want to chill here for a little bit? I like this guy's vibe.
What was that drink?
Oh, everybody knows about Mipa. She's the smartest one in town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Just
flip a
all
gold.
of us is,
How much drink can a gold get us? Just
You flick it to him and he catches it. Like, here, how about this? And he just hands you the whole bottle of the stuff that he just poured for him.
it's already open, so I'm just.
Dirk points you guys in the right direction on where to find Mipa. He said her cottage is just down right around the corner from the inn.
I'm gonna sprint out the door in my full armor.
You're gonna run outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna race him.
And he's like, wait, before you go, I could get, we have rooms, if you need to stay.
They always say that slow and steady wins the race, but that's fucking bullshit.
You start sprinting right after him?
Yep.
There is a cottage that stands out from all the rest. It's a little bit bigger than all the other cottages.
Who's winning this race, though?
Roll me dexterity checks. See who gets there first.
We got a total versus Cleveland. 18 total.
We got 18 and
18.
Wait,
19.
Dang.
By one.
So even though you sprinted out of the tavern first, ahead of him, he comes right behind you and slowly just starts to overtake you as you guys get closer and closer
I
towards
tells this
Mipa's.
little man and I'm in the sideline go kid.
And all of the townspeople stop and just watch you
Much
as you're like,
smaller than us.
"Meow."
They're all much smaller than us.
Yeah, as you guys go speeding through town and are you guys going after him?
We're just walking.
We're walking up.
You're just walking up,
With
following.
purpose. With purpose. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do you guys say anything to Dirk as you guys turn to leave? Because Dirk is left there just flabbergasted. Like, what the? I told them where Mipa was. It couldn't have been that important. Like, he's totally flabbergasted as why everybody just sprinted out as the first mention of the name Mipa. You guys are like, oh shit, and then you guys are just like, well,
Alright,
Just give him a nod. Walk away.
okay, cool, yeah. Dirk is left there. He's just like.
We're arrived at that point, we're all together at that point.
Yes.
Well, yeah, they're coming up. They're coming up just behind you guys.
Okay. Once I notice that they're within sight, then I would knock.
Yeah.
And then simple,
You don't get any immediate answer from the knock, but all of a sudden, around the corner from the porch, another girl. She pops her head around. She's like, "Hi, hey, what are you guys doing?"
I'm just looking for Mipa. We're on orders of the princess.
Oh, the princess! Oh my God. Okay, I know who you guys are. All right, sorry. My name is Puria, and I'm Mipa's apprentice. So, oh my God! I can't believe you guys are here. Oh. Okay, so you guys need to talk to Mipa.
Yes.
She's inside. Here, I'll go ahead and let you in. When the door opens up, it reveals a very large room. It's circular or ovangular rather. And right when you guys open the door, the first thing that you can see is a sort of like, what are those beds that have like the drapes that go over it?
Canopy bed?
Yeah, a canopy bed, exactly. It's like one of those, and there's all kind of candles and stuff lit around the outside. And in the center of it, you can see the figure of a very small person that is sitting in the middle of it with a very large, narrowly brimmed hat. And she's just sitting there as you guys come in. And Puria, she says, "That's her right there."
I'm so excited.
Go ahead, go. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yeah. Oh, and okay, so I can't believe you guys are here. I'll be right back. And so she sends you guys towards Mipa, and she runs off to like another one of the rooms in the building off to the side, and you can hear her like rummaging around like through stuff in the next room.
She's full of beads.
And Mipa herself, she's just sitting there. She's a very old. She has like very like loose skin, and her face is that of like the like the grumpy cat meme. Insert meme here. She's kind of just looking at you guys quizzically. She's sitting like Indian style on her little mat and her canopy bed, and she's just watching you guys as you approach towards her. What do you say?
Hi.
I'm gonna approach and kneel first.
You're gonna kneel to Mipa?
Give a respectful bow.
She gives a very curt sort of nod. I think you all are a little late, don't you think?
Yeah, it's kind of my fault, but
We are here now.
Late and never is what I always
Not
say.
your fault. No. That's not why you are late. But I'm just glad you all got here. Finally, yes, finally, you are all here.
that was cryptic. I like it.
I don't like it.
Oh,
You
have
just
some
seem to
questions.
me. Sorry, you just seem to me that you are the one, a wise one as well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Looking through.
We're gonna have a new
And,
auntie Uncle Kate.
Alright, keep
I would
going.
say if anyone's passive perception is high enough, you'd probably notice, like, something drip from his eye when he hears that. I'm just kind of old as fuck, you know. Not really worried about it, but
As am I.
yeah.
I know.
But we're just here on work for the princess.
Yes.
We may need to speak in private on some things.
Oh, don't worry. We are in private. Here, flip the switch, please. And all of a sudden, you hear a collective clicking sound. And all the locks that are on the windows and every single door in this building all lock at once.
I got my tray already. I don't like that.
Oh, don't worry. You put that thing away, you save it for later. You're gonna need it. But not now. I promise. The reason why you are here is for good reason. Is it not?
Yeah. We have some news.
News from the princess, yes, you said.
Yeah. And news about the princess. Maybe news about the castle in general.
Ah, yes.
How do anyone else
yes.
want to like help me out here?
Well, I have a couple questions maybe to open up with.
Yeah, let's
Absolutely.
start some questions.
You've worked with the princess long enough.
A very, very
Personally.
long time, yes.
What kind of magic did you teach her?
Oh, I did not teach her any sorts of
Oh.
magic. See, she was a prodigy in the magical arts, and she learned a lot of things on her own just by studying and being so precise, and her elegance when casting her spells that she perfected herself were magnificent.
I was just curious. You think, let's say some catastrophic event happened. She had to escape some rubble falling.
With the right kind of magic, she did study some sorts of things. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Ruh-roh.
Can I also make an insight check?
Sure.
Just for funsies.
Oh,
It's not very
10.
good, but
A total of 10.
A total of 10.
and I have a total of 13.
Okay, and you both get exactly what she just tells you. She may have known or studied some sort of magic like that could involve teleportation.
Okay.
What spell would cause a blue beam flicker?
It would be you to ask such a question as that, for you might already know the answer to that question, do you not?
No.
Yes.
Do I? Do I?
I think.
20! I
What?
do know.
Oh.
You need to tell me what I know.
Perhaps you are not the one that has the knowledge of the magic, but one of you does. Or knew, perhaps all along.
So, to my knowledge of magic, it did seem like something familiar. It did seem like a teleportation spell.
But the thing about such teleportation magic is that you cannot just teleport willy-nilly wherever you like. It has to be to a set destination and location, and you have to have set that specific destination and location according to your spell.
Have
Yeah.
you seen her?
All those
I have
scroll
not.
sniffers.
Today. What time is it? And she looks at her wrist, and she actually has some sort of wristwatch sort of
What the
mechanism.
fuck is that?
I'm glad you asked. This sort of device keeps track of the time.
That's crazy.
Yes, Puria is actually the one who invented it, and you hear off in the next room.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something. I'll be right back.
So for you just track how much time has passed. It's not just sun is up, do shit, sun is down, go to sleep.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
That's-
precisely.
That's crazy.
We get one of those.
That would drive me
Yeah,
insane.
that would drive me nuts. I'm a simple man.
Well, they're very hard to construct.
I just got
trust
2
me.
times, day and night.
But she gave it to
That's all I
me
need.
because I need to keep track of my day. There's many, many things that need to be done as the wise sage of the Korokoro Village.
Makes sense.
A follow-up question.
Yes, of course, yes.
Where do you think the princess would go to be safe? Like maybe, just like safe from like, a super dangerous world.
I have known her for a very long time, since she was very small. There's few places that are more secure in the land of Haiku than perhaps the Chrono Temple.
And where is that located?
Everybody can go ahead and roll me history checks.
Ooh,
Intelligence, please.
That's a -1 on me, so... Oh, but I rolled a 19, so that's an 18.
I got 12.
I got another 10.
10, 12,
18.
18,
A -1.
16.
We
And you got 7. Okay.
We answered
You're
right,
kind of
but-
just like lost.
Oh,
in
wow,
this.
you're actually
You're kind of just like lost in this whole interaction. Kind of just like you would know where the Chrono Temple would be, because it is connected in the same sort of mountain chain that connects the Dune Cliffs to the Fleeto City. And it's within that chain of mountains that you can find the Chrono Temple. And the Fleeto City is usually very near to that. It's kind of hard to find the Fleeto City because the mountains that the city resides on are literally floating in the sky.
Yeah.
So
I'm also
Mipa,
relaying this.
Yeah. So as you guys are, piecing all this together, and how this all is really starting to make sense as Mipa is starting to explain it. What is the strange thing about everything is that she somehow is like a step ahead. Like she knew you guys were coming. How? Zola and her were, very, very close friends. And she explained to you guys how that specific sort of teleportation magic would work, and then she goes on to explain that if you all are to learn about the history of the land, then I implore you all to continue on the path where you all think is going to lead you towards our overall solution to the question.
Would Kate know how long these Koroks or halflings typically live for?
Well, yeah. Think of it as the Korokoro are very similar to humans in longevity. So you can assume that they would live about as long as a human would.
Okay.
However, Mipa seems to have far exceeded the lifespan
Yeah,
of.
Kate is wondering if she saw the same shit that he did.
Does he ask her that?
He's thinking it.
He's thinking in it.
He's
Go ahead
thinking
and roll me an insight check. It's something you're inquiring, not asking. Really.
12.
She's not as old as you.
Yeah.
But she knows a lot.
Yeah.
And she always seems to be one step ahead.
Mhm.
She finishes your guys' sentence for you. She knew that Puria was gonna be there, and it's a lot of just weird circumstances that points to her being extremely wise, extremely beyond her years.
Mhm.
She does seem to know everything. And she goes on to say that if you saw that light that you said, a blue light, correct? The odds are Princess Zola is perfectly fine. Wherever she is, I don't know where she would be. She doesn't tell me those types of things. It must be a secret place. Yes, you do have an idea, don't you?
Small one.
But I would not know. But I do sense also you have other questions about some other things.
I think we got a malachite, if you would. I'm gonna request a gem from you.
Yes.
Oh, that gem.
Yeah, the important one.
I'm worried.
Malachite, I swear to God. I swear to the gods, malachite.
Oh.
Yes. What is it?
What?
Whoa.
That wasn't for dessert,
No. That was the one that we specifically told you not to eat.
but it was so shiny.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to keep it.
Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Against my insight.
Yes, you have to roll against it with your insight.
Let's do this.
Okay, so
Oh, right there.
in 10.
A 10?
10?
15.
15?
Yeah.
He didn't eat it.
Oh, I thought you meant the other one. Here you go. I'm so sorry. You know I love him, man.
The lad likes to test my heart.
May I?
Yes, you may.
I know they would deem something such as this as a delicacy, yes, and consume
I'm
it
afraid
forthwith.
myself, but I know there's important things at hand.
Ah, yes, the importance of this.
A little treat will
The
come
importance, yes. Her eyes kind of narrow down, and she looks at it very quizzically, but also with a sort of disdain. And she hands it back to you. She says,
Can he eat it now?
I would not suggest it. No, I would not. That is perhaps not ordinary.
I I think we should hold it
Yeah,
instead.
that's a good idea. I think that's
Somebody that won't get hungry.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Not sure if I trust him yet.
Excellent. Go ahead and so you're gonna take it from him. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Hey man, it's hungry turtle.
Hungry turtle. 14. All right. And you are a cleric, correct? So you would know more about healing type spells and energy. This thing does not have that sort of energy. The energy that you're feeling from this is entirely negative. Nonetheless, you decide to hold on to it. She looks over to Cade, and she says, "You know about the catastrophe. I was not around to see the first inceptions of it, but I did see the remnants. Luckily, the heroes, they were able to put a stop to everything. If what Princess Zelda was telling me about the ancient ruins that she discovered, then it was only temporary. And this ancient evil has been creeping into the land slowly for a very, very long time. I've noticed it. I don't know if anyone else has in their kingdoms, but I have. The withering of the great tree, the first thing that I noticed. He's lived longer than all of us combined. But I noticed that his roots were starting to wither. There was an eerie fog in the forest, but it's the only way to the lake. Going around takes another 3 days' time. But I knew this was coming, and Zelda, she knew. She predicted it.
Was she doing anything to prevent it?
She was trying to learn what happened 100 years ago. Then she could stop it from happening again. I think we still have a chance.
Are you joining us?
Oh, these old bones aren't going anywhere.
These old bones go lots of places.
These old bones just beat me in a race.
Yeah, these old bones, they sure do work still. I still got it.
You all are all here for a reason. My purpose is to just point you all in the right direction. And as soon as she says that, Puria comes bursting through the back door. She says, "And my purpose is to give you all guys these." And Puria comes out with a big box, like a big wooden box of stuff. And she goes and she puts it down on the floor. She says, "I got just the stuff that you guys might need, okay?" And the first thing that she pulls out is a rope, and she keeps like pulling it out. This rope is like a couple feet of rope, and there's knots every couple of feet. She says, "Coil," and it coils up all by itself.
Whoa.
And she hands it to you. She says, "You can have this. This is a rope of climbing. That rope will do whatever you tell it to do." She pulls out a boomerang, and she says, "You can have this.
Thank you, young lady.
It's a returning boomerang."
Nice.
Yeah. So you can throw it, and it'll loop around, and it always comes right back to you.
Can't wait to use it. Thank
Yeah, it's really sharp, so be careful to catch it on the right side.
you. Okay. What's
She hands you
stars?
this pad. It's about this big. She goes, and she taps the screen, and it lights up. And on the screen is a map. And it's the whole map of Haiku.
Oh, shoot.
And she says, everything is plotted out where everything is supposed to be. Don't tell me how I got all the pictures. And it was scary, but it's okay, I made it back. I only broke my ankle. Also, since you're an artificer, right? I could tell. If you just swipe over, it shows you handy little hints and notes about how to do all your little artificer stuff and make things and do your little abilities. She says you can also pinpoint little points and spots on the map if you just press this button. Boop. I call it a Puria pad.
Cage is mesmerized. He's like, what the fuck?
Apparently there was this whole other race of ancient people, but they had this high tech technology. And I made that. I made all this stuff for you guys.
Pretty
and
good.
actually I got something for you too. And she hands you this club and she says, this is a Korokoro club. And if you shake it and you go ahead and shake it, and it makes like a rattling sound inside where you can hear a numerous number of little seeds and beads that are inside it. And when you shake it, yeah, it can create good berries.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You can make about 20 a day. Those will heal your hit points. So
That's awesome.
I promise I didn't forget about you, because
Oh,
I know you're her champion. You were her favorite. Trust me, she talked about you all the time. She pulls out these arrows and she hands you these arrows. She says not only are these super sharp arrows, so they're +1 arrows, but they're arrows of accuracy. So when you shoot those, you get advantage on all of your hits.
What?
And they seem to go pew right towards the target, even if you're shooting around a corner. Go ahead and write down all that stuff I just gave you guys and what it does. That's probably going to be the 3rd episode right there.
Nice.
And